Cowboys OTA report. Key updates from first open session. The Dallas Cowboys held their first open media session of voluntary Phase 3 OTAs, providing insights into injuries, player participation, and team culture under new head coach Brian Schottenheimer. Here's a breakdown of the key takeaways. Injury updates. DeMarcus Overshown, progressing in rehab group but likely sidelined until November due to ongoing recovery. Savion Revel, limited participation, involved in individual drills but moved to sidelines during team activities, indicating he's further along than Overshown. Donovan Wilson, in rehab group, possibly due to a cleanup procedure for shoulder or knee issues from late last season. No concerns for training camp yet. Sam Williams, in rehab group, recovering from a torn ACL, as expected. Princeton Fant, left OTA session early. Monitor for updates, though not a major concern. Dak Prescott's status. Dak Prescott was nearly a full participant, showing mobility and taking more reps than anticipated. He's not cleared for contact, but with no contact drills for over 2 months, this isn't a concern. Coach Schottenheimer noted Dak looks good, and recovery timelines, not 8 months, as some claimed, align with a cautious approach. Prescott took most first-team reps, a positive sign, though it's still early, May. Question for fans. How many regular season games will Dak play this year? Share your predictions in the comments. Micah Parsons' participation. Micah Parsons was absent from the practice portion of OTAs, consistent with his history of training independently, e.g., with Myles Garrett. Schottenheimer clarified Parsons has been in and out of the facility during phases 1 and 2, showing more involvement than past years. He emphasized Parsons' leadership, noting his presence at team-building activities and a recent lunch meeting. Parsons' absence during practice aligns with his voluntary status, but mandatory minicamp participation remains uncertain, likely limited to meetings and leadership roles rather than full practice to avoid fines. Micah decision pool. Predict when Parsons signs his extension or gets traded, extension most likely. Enter for $5 at Chat Sports Link placeholder, with the closest guess splitting the pot 50/50ths. George Pickens integration. New wide receiver George Pickens, temporarily wearing number 13, is impressing early. Schottenheimer praised his focus in meetings, note-taking, and natural talent, noting he's catching up quickly despite being slightly behind. Pickens and C.D. Lamb, both considered WR1S, are building chemistry, with Lamb stepping up as a leader. Pickens' jersey number isn't finalized. Pre-order at Chat Sports Link placeholder. Schottenheimer's positive comments reflect the expected honeymoon phase, with no red flags. Brian Schottenheimer's leadership. Coach Schottenheimer is setting a positive tone, emphasizing competition and culture. He's engaging in press conferences, promotes team-wide leadership, not just relying on Dak, and fosters camaraderie through activities like ping-pong and free-throw contests. He's poked fun at players like OSA Odigizua, Micah Parsons, and C.D. Lamb, showing genuine rapport. While his hires and approach are promising, it's still early, May 20th. Success in press conferences doesn't guarantee on-field results, but the vibe is optimistic. Question for fans. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you trust Schottenheimer as head coach? Comment below. What's next? More OTA updates will follow as sessions continue. Stay tuned for additional insights, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest Cowboys news. The team's focus on culture and competition sets a strong foundation, but the real test comes in training camp and beyond.